Are you putting in countless hours creating amazing content for your website, only to see it get lost in a sea of plain blue links on Google? It's a frustrating experience. You know your content is valuable, but how do you make it stand out and grab a user's attention before they even click? How do you convince them that link is the one they should choose, especially when you're competing against thousands or even millions of other pages? Now, imagine your website showing up in search results not just as a link, but as a rich, informative snippet. Picture your product page displaying its price, star rating, and availability right on Google. Or your recipe showing a mouth-watering image and the total cooking time. Maybe your articles could feature a prominent Quanda section, answering user questions directly on the search page. This is the key to getting more clicks, building trust, and driving highly qualified traffic to your site, all without spending a single extra dime on advertising. So, what's the secret behind these powerful, eye-catching search results? How do you communicate this extra information to search engines? It's not magic, and it's not some exclusive trick reserved for massive corporations. It's a specific vocabulary that your website can use to talk directly to search engines like Google, Bing, and Yahoo. It's a way of translating your human-readable content into a language that search engine crawlers can understand perfectly. This powerful language is called Schema Markup, also known as structured data. And in this video, I'm going to be your guide to mastering it. We're going to demystify Schema Markup completely. Stick with me for the next few minutes because we're going to cover everything you need to know to get started. First, I'll break down exactly what Schema Markup is in simple, jargon-free terms. Then, we'll explore why it's an absolute game-changer for modern SEO, impacting everything from your click-through rates to your readiness for voice search. Most importantly, I'll give you a practical, step-by-step guide on how to implement it on your website today. I'll show you the different types of schema you can use, and we'll look at some fantastic free tools that make the entire process incredibly easy, even if you have zero coding experience. We'll also cover the common mistakes people make so you can avoid them. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge and confidence to start leveraging Schema Markup to supercharge your website's visibility and performance in search results. Schema Markup is a powerful form of code you add to your website's HTML, but don't let the word code intimidate you. At its heart, it's a structured data vocabulary, a universal language created for search engines. Its job is to translate your human-readable content into a machine-readable format, helping search engines like Google and Bing to not just crawl your text, but to truly comprehend its meaning and context. The cheat sheet analogy is perfect. Imagine your website is a complex book. Without a cheat sheet, a search engine reads every word, trying to figure out the plot and characters. It might get it right, but it could get confused. Now, imagine you provide a cheat sheet that states, "This is the main character, this is a key event, and here's the date." That's what Schema Markup does. It provides explicit labels for your content, like, "This is the name of our product, this is its price, here are the customer reviews," or "This is the cooking time for this recipe." It removes the guesswork. This is crucial for what we call semantic search. Modern search engines are no longer just keyword matching machines, they're evolving into answer engines. They strive to understand the real-world entities behind the words, the people, places, and things, and the relationships connecting them. When you use Schema, you're spoon-feeding this contextual information to the search engine. You're not just saying your page has the words iPhone 15, you're telling it the page is about a specific with a certain and. This clarity helps you stand out. So, where did this language come from? It's the result of a rare collaboration. In 2011, the biggest search rivals, Google, Bing, Yahoo, and later Yandex, came together to create a unified system. They launched Schema.org, a community-driven project to maintain this shared vocabulary. This joint effort means you don't have to create different code for different search engines. By implementing one standard, you're communicating effectively with all of them, which is a testament to how important structured data is for the web's future. Let's put it plainly. Without Schema, a search engine lands on your page and has to guess. It sees a string of numbers and has to deduce, is this a phone number, a price, or a model number? It's an educated guess, but still a guess. With Schema, you remove all ambiguity. You're explicitly telling the search engine, this is our business phone number, or this is the price of the product. You are taking control of your brand's narrative in the search results, moving from a position of hope to a position of certainty. You're guiding the search engine to the correct interpretation. Here's why you should care. Schema Markup helps your content stand out in search results. More visibility equals more clicks. It can add features like star ratings for reviews, event dates for webinars or launches, price and availability for products FAQs right under your search listing. It also plays a role in AI readiness, meaning as search engines get smarter, they'll favor sites with well-structured data. There are hundreds of schema types, but here are the most common for bloggers, businesses, and creators. Article schema helps your blog posts appear with dates, authors, and images. Product schema for e-commerce shows price, reviews, and availability. Local business schema, perfect for small businesses, showing location, hours, and contact info. FAQ schema adds clickable questions and answers right on Google. How-to schema, great for tutorials and guides. You don't need to be a coding expert. Here are 3 simple ways to add schema to your website. Use a WordPress plugin. Tools like Rank Math, Yoast SEO, or Schema Pro make it point-and-click easy. Google's Structured Data Markup, helper, free, and beginner-friendly. Manual coding, if you're comfortable with HTML and JSON-LD. Pro tip, always test your schema using Google's Rich Results Test to ensure there are no errors. Don't spam schema with fake ratings or irrelevant info. Avoid using schema types that don't match your content. Never forget to test your schema after implementation. Google can penalize sites with misleading schema, so always keep it accurate and relevant. So, we've journeyed through the world of schema markup, from what it is to how it can revolutionize your website's visibility. We've seen how it transforms your standard search results into rich, eye-catching snippets that users can't help but click. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This sounds great, but it also sounds incredibly technical. I'm not a developer, where do I even begin? And that's a completely valid concern. The language of structured data with its tags and properties can seem intimidating at first glance. But I want to assure you, this is not a mountain you have to climb alone, and it's certainly not as steep as it looks. In fact, implementing schema is one of the most impactful, yet underutilized SEO strategies available right now. This is your opportunity to get a significant edge over your competition. While they're still relying on old-school tactics, you can be speaking directly to Google, telling it exactly what your content is about, who it's for, and why it deserves to be featured. This isn't just about a temporary boost. It's about future-proofing your website and building a stronger foundation for long-term organic growth. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll see those higher click-through rates, lower bounce rates, and ultimately, more conversions. To make this process as simple and painless as possible, I've poured everything you need into a comprehensive, ultimate guide on my blog, Cool Cash Hacks. This isn't just a brief overview. It's a complete roadmap designed to take you from a complete beginner to a schema-savvy site owner. I've broken it all down for you. Inside, you'll find a detailed, step-by-step walkthrough that holds your hand through the entire process. I've included a glossary of common terms in plain English, so you're never left guessing. You'll get access to my curated list of the best free schema generator tools, which do all the heavy lifting for you. No coding required. Plus, I've created a library of copy and paste templates for the most common use cases. Articles, local businesses, products, FAQs, and even recipes. You literally just have to fill in your own information and add it to your site. I've also included real-world case studies and examples so you can see exactly how this works in practice and what kind of results to expect. Everything you need to get started today is in that one article. The link is waiting for you in the description below. Click on it, bookmark the page, and take that first, simple step towards mastering your SEO. Don't let the technical jargon hold you back from achieving the search visibility your website deserves. This is your guide to making it happen.